Hey, what's going on, everybody? Long time no see. Um, Bought a lot of books. I got so many books, I'm like overwhelmed to even show you all the books. But I think I pulled out the best of what I got, and I can talk a little bit about the other stuff that I got without really showing it to you. Just to hop right into it, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the CGC books that I picked up. Picked up this Uncanny X-Men 266, first full appearance of Gambit. 7.5. Probably paid a little bit more than I would want in a 7.5, but it was in the ballpark of what a very fine condition book was pulling. I figure, man, it's verified that it's in that very fine minus, very fine, ballpark area, and it's slabbed. So I went ahead and picked it up. Got a lot of X-Men. Excuse me. I had a little bit of a love affair with the X-Men while I've been gone. Uncanny 282, first appearance of Bishop, Malcolm, and Randall. I don't know, once again, just something I want to get off the list. 9.6, nice price, not too shabby. A book I've been chasing for a long time. I'm just going to leave this one in the plastic. First appearance of Forge, 184. One thing you'll notice here is all these books are Newsstand. Made sure to pick up all the Newsstand editions. This is the third copy of this book that I've bought. I finally just ponied up and got one that was graded. I got screwed, twice out of the condition that the person said it was in. So I just went ahead and got one that was slabbed. I picked up, I don't know, somewhere between 200 and 300 Newsstand edition Copper Age books. Just 'cause I think there's money to be had there, and I just like the story behind Newsstand editions. And anyway, this is one of them. New Mutants number 25. Let me get that over there a little bit. This is a cameo of Legion. His first appearance, but in cameo. Brave and the Bold number 75. This was in that yard sale pickup that where I found that Amazing Fantasy 15. Decent shape, just more a reader beater, mid-grade than anything else. Also, since I've been gone, I fell in love with 4 mil Gerber My Lights and fullback boards. Final issue of X-Men, signed by Greg Land. I just saw it, wanted it, grabbed it. Great shape, near mint. It's a book I've always been after and finally found in near mint shape, and that is Uncanny X-Men 234. It's a beautiful cover. Again, a book that I've always loved the cover. I'm getting 2 copies of this. One's the Newsstand edition, and inside over the fine writing, there's a red stamp that says something about that it was only for internal use. So I don't know if that's like a file copy or what, or if it was. I have no idea what it's about. I've never seen anything like it. I'd pop it out of there, but there's a lot of tape holding it together, and I guess I don't really care that much. But anyway, I got that, and I got this one signed. This is also signed by Jeff Loeb and I forget his first name. Sale is his last name. That's sad, but I just don't remember it offhand. Anyway, signed, near mint condition, annual 18. First Ninja Psylocke. Bought another copy of this, near mint condition, Newsstand edition. Newsstand edition of New Mutants 87. Very fine plus condition. But a book I've been after, and I finally got it at a nice price, and I went ahead and took a bite at it, and I'm glad I did. Amazing Spider-Man number 225. This is the first appearance of, oh my god, this fellow here. not overly prepared, I guess. But it's a first appearance, near mint condition, pretty nice. My God, that's going to drive me insane. I can't remember his name. Oh well, moving on. Don't have time to dwell on it. X Factor 32, Newsstand edition, near mint condition. Captain America number 18, Newsstand edition. I bid on like 40 or 50 Newsstands editions, and this is the only one that I got at the price I wanted. They went insane. Most of them were like 2005 to 2013, and the guy had just tons of them up, and I lost all but this one. First appearance of the Transformers number 1, near mint condition, Newsstand edition. It's a beaut. Not a huge Transformers fan, but I know the importance of this book for the Copper Age. I believe that's Copper Age. It might be late Bronze. Anyway, I know it's a megawatt key, and I got it for like $25, and it's pretty phenomenal shape. X Factor 25, Newsstand edition. X-Men 215 signed by Chris Claremont, and also 220 signed by Chris Claremont. I got the whole run of New Warriors since I've been going, all 75 books. I was focusing on getting them all done in the Newsstand edition. Have not done that yet, but some of these books are just kind of special to me. The New Warriors 38, Newsstand, Batman number 302, really nice shape. Some more New Warriors for you. There's Firelord popping on the front of that one. It's probably my favorite cover in the series because I'm a big, huge Firelord fan. X-Men 257. Nice Jim Lee cover. And then we're going to get back into some of that find, that yard sale find. I mean, you might have seen a couple of these when I was flipping through it. There's so many that I just, I just got to pick and choose. But there is Batman 160. Condition of these Batman books, I would say very good. Some even worse than that. 197, 355. This next book, I have a daughter. She's 3 years old. God only knows what she's going to be into as she gets older. But if I can entice her into reading a couple comic books, I will. So I'm kind of looking for some comic books. And this is a pretty new quest, probably within the last few weeks, to find, positive female role models, so on and so forth within comic books. Just something that's going to bring her in a little bit other than Batman, because maybe she's not into Batman. So this is Brenda Starr, number 11. This is a pretty expensive book. It's listed in the Overstreet as scarce. I would say a 4.5 or a 5 condition book. Stories are cheesy and everything else, but that's just golden age for you. This is from October of 1949, and once again, I'm just trying to mix up what I have and just kind of not just have everything be superhero, and also aiming a little bit towards having some comics that might appeal to a 12-year-old girl instead of a 12-year-old boy. Moving on, Flying Saucers, number 1. This is from 1967. I love that cover. Those are just the most classic aliens and spaceships you could ever see. Picked this next comic book up at an antique mall down the road from me, which I'm starting to kind of rely on as far as people bringing in, some Golden Age comics once in a while and underpricing them. And this was underpriced. I got this for $5. It's not worth a whole lot. But Jungle Comics number 154, just classic Jungle, woman in peril type of a cover. So picked that up. This I picked up at the comic shop. Nellie the Nurse number 13. Once again, girl power. This is a book that means a lot to me, and I'm finally glad I pulled the trigger on this. I'd say the book's a 9.6. If I wanted to be cheap and get it pressed, I know it could be a 9.8. It's only got one major, not even major, one little minor tick right here. Anyway, you've seen the bottom, so you already know what it is. Spawn #1, Newsstand edition, 9.6 easy. Beautiful book, and just happy to have that in my collection. Bomba the Jungle Boy, #4. Just like the cover. It's not really worth anything. The next book I'm going to show you is the cornerstone of my collection. It is the cat's ass, it's the cat's meow, it's everything. Wanted this book for a long time, finally just pulled the trigger on it, and that book is Giant Size X-Men #1. I'd say this book's 7, maybe 7.5. Oh, there we go. 7 or 7.5. And it's just beautiful, and I had to have it. Kind of make up for that loss of that Amazing Fantasy 15, which I'm not going to be able to ever really quite recapture that lightning in a bottle. But this is as close as I really need to ever get. First Storm, Colossus, Warpath, Nightcrawler, second Wolverine. As an X-Men fan, it doesn't get much better than that. Going back into the Golden Age, I've got Black Diamond Western #14. I'd say this isn't the fine condition. It's just a Western, typical ho-hum stories and everything else that comes along with it. Annie Oakley. This was in that yard sale find. Okay shape. Green Lantern #35, also in that find. Missing a big chip down here, which is unfortunate. Batman 186. This is his first appearance. I forget his name, but it's his first appearance. Batman 361. And the Green Hornet #1, volume something. It's not the actual first Green Hornet, but there is that. Also, one second. Sorry about that. Got a couple more things from that yard sale deal. Unknown Worlds, Journey to the Unknown Worlds what number are you? 48. Not in the greatest condition. Kind of torn up around the edges a little bit, but not bad for less than 10 cents. And this is also in that find, Astro Boy #1. This was listed as scarce. Now it's been reduced from scarce. There's like 5 of them for sale on eBay right now, so it lost its scarce status, but I still love it anyway. Astonishing #51. Missing a corner up here, less than 10 cents, but I flew in a flying saucer. Shocking. And last but not least, still in that quest for appeasing my daughter. Well, I guess I say last but not least, but that's not true. Hold on. Show these first. John Carter of Mars. Early appearances of John Carter. Dell #375 and 437. Those are sequenced numbers. I have no idea how they numbered things, but those are sequenced issues, I should say. A little more sci-fi. Outer Limits. Old Dell comic. I think this is like 64, somewhere in that ballpark, if I can remember right. Space Wars. Early, 64, 63, something like that. Nothing spectacular, but, nice sci-fi covers. Sorry about the glare, by the way. I mean, just is what it is, I guess, with these Mylights. Star Spangled War Stories #18. Good, very good condition. More like, that's probably about right. #22 and #35. Came across those at a nice price and just went with it. This is in that yard sale find. Fighting Navy number 77. Beat up copy of House of Mystery, number 58. And then this Crime Fighters, number 1 that I bought on eBay. It's in pretty crappy shape. I think tape's the only thing holding the front cover on. But like I was saying, in the quest for kind of holding my daughter into comics, she loves horses, so I guess, Black Fury, man. Every story's about people trying to land Black Fury and, shoot him and get him out from taking their mares, whatever. I mean, it's always like everybody's hunting down Black Fury to tame him, and he beats the living crap out of him. So, it is what it is. It's not, the stories aren't that good, but I do like the covers. And I was able to find, and they're really not that easy to find. They're actually kind of hard books to find. Somebody had this listed on there, and it's beat, but this is the first issue. And it's not worth a whole lot, but it's something that I think she might get a kick out of down the road. So anyway, long video. I apologize for that. It's probably my longest video ever done, and I covered probably 25% of the books that I bought, if that. But this is the better stuff. I'm sure I left something out that I'll be pissed at myself about later. But anyway, I just wanted to show these off. Definitely the winner would be that Giant X-Men number 1. Oh God. But anyway, a lot of good books. Thanks for the videos, guys. I've been watching a lot of videos. It's been getting me through at night instead of watching crappy TV. No offense to my wife, but she watches some stuff I don't like to watch. That's the book I've shown before. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm watching your guys' stuff, and I don't know. Subscribe if you like what you see. I'm trying to get the quality up a little bit, but I don't really care that much. I just care about seeing comics and showing comics. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching.